So the overarching goal of our group is really to critically engage existing academic and policy debates about security in the Arab region, while also developing alternative approaches and understandings of security and insecurity that center the concerns and experiences of people in the region and scholars from the region and the global South more broadly. So we want to contribute to this existing conversation on theorizing and understanding security from and for the non-West. And among many of the reasons that sort of led to this project, I think two key issues are that the Arab region is, of course, subject to intense Western and global security policies, so military interventions, counterterrorism activities, et cetera. And the intensity, variety, and scale of the insecurities in the region, in a way, provide a fertile site to think about security and insecurity. But at the same time, a lot of the work on security in the region remains really heavily constrained by the legacy of Cold War bipolarity and Anglo-American policy interests. So a way of thinking security and insecurity, as a way of thinking security and insecurity differently, the work of the school is organized under 5 broad themes that are managed by a network of scholars, and these sort of guide all of the work of the school. And the themes are political economy of insecurity and security, insecurity of everyday life, technologies of security, discourses and genealogies of knowledge production, and borders, migration, and mobility. And I won't go into details of each of them, they're on the website, but those are broadly the themes that structure our work. Now, some of the activities that have come out of the school thus far, a very big activity is our annual summer school on critical security studies, which started in 2017. And it's usually held in Beirut, though this year it will have to partially be virtual because of COVID. So this school brings together doctoral students, early career scholars, junior researchers, who are interested in security in the Arab world, and it brings them together with a team of established faculty who train them and mentor them on different theoretical issues, methodological approaches to really try to advance critical research on security in the Arab world. So in parallel with this summer school, we also, through the ACSS, provide Arab scholars with small grants for research on critical security. And we organize small workshops to support the themes that our working group members are investigating. And we also have a website, the Beirut Forum website, which serves as a hub to disseminate our work and other content that's relevant to security in the Arab region. So before I pass off the baton, I just wanted to give you an example of a more concrete example of the work that we do. So together with Sami Hermes, who was one of the original core group members of the Beirut School and has been really central to this also security in context projects. Shout out to Sami, I think he's watching. So Sami and I, in early 2018, started thinking about a collaborative project that we could do around the theme of insecurity and everyday life. And this theme explores the micro relations of everyday experiences of security and insecurity by really taking people's own experiences as the starting points for what it might mean to feel secure or insecure. And we were also interested in looking at the strategies that people employ to contend with the many insecurities in the region. So with the support of the ACSS and the Wenner Grant Foundation and Northwestern University in Qatar, we organized a workshop in Beirut in September 2018 that brought together 17 scholars working across the region and really brought them together to think through the turmoil in the region from the perspective of people's everyday experiences. And this process of collective thinking is ongoing, but it has already resulted in a collection of essays that we just published in Cultural Anthropology. It's open access, so you can check it out. And these essays really take the Middle East as a case through which to build anthropological knowledge about how insecurity is understood, produced, and deployed by bringing an ethnography as a methodology to bear on the concept. So that's just one example of the sorts of work that we hope to push forward.